Yeah, I thought I'd walk outside while I'm doing this video, have the light make some adjustments and whatever. I'm watching all these subhuman reactions around the Roe v. Wade decision. And it's really disturbing. You got a guy by the name of Beijing Biden. Excuse me, lights in the. You got a guy by the name of Beijing Biden who's pathological. What's he doing? You know, he's just full of hate. I can't even purse my lips that way. Got too much love in my heart and my soul, right? You know, he's like, yeah, do that. What went on today? Roe v. Wade, Supreme Court, bunch of bitches. They broke the law and broke the Constitution, and now took away our right to murder babies. Yeah, I can't even purse my lips like that. What a goofer I am. It's amazing, you know, how these people are coming out. And the Democrats, man, what are they doing? It's really shocking how they're pumping people full of vitriol and hate. It's like, how did we vote them in? How did that happen? And what's worse is we're stuck with them for another year and a half. We're stuck with them for another year and a half. And I just read, and I'm going to check it out. I probably should have checked it out before I made this video, but they just arrested an old DOJ. He's no longer who was doing an investigation, probably because of 2,000 mules on voter fraud. So the new DOJ from Beijing Biden just arrested the guy, put him in prison. The insanity and the pathology, the sociopath, and the obfuscation of the law of this Democrat is just beyond unconscionable. I mean, you know, the hate and vitriol that they're encouraging, the destruction of life that they're encouraging is it's outside the realms of my God. It's, you know, and they're threatening the Supreme Court, you know, justices, you know, to go do violence at their personal houses, and they get all that data because of technology. Hey, you know what? I had kind of an idea, so you guys take this up, you know, figure it out. You know, I can't go there because I don't, you know, I live clear across the other side of the USA. How about you guys get together with whatever implementation you want to, whatever hardware you want to take, and form a human wall. Form a human wall around the justice houses. Just a human wall, just neutral. No threats, don't do anything silly, just stand there. 2, maybe 3 deep. Human wall around each justice, each of their homes. Because it's just unfathomable. I mean, just literally unfathomable that the Democrats, Beijing Biden and Pelosi and her drunken blind stupor, is out there just screaming bloody murder about all this lawlessness. And it's not lawlessness, it's perfectly within the realms of law. It's pretty obviously that they're infantile, childish, you know, tissy fit throwing and trying to muster up all kind of violence. It just shows. It shows their sociopath. It shows how their pathology. If we don't get what we want, then we'll just kill them. We'll destroy them. We'll just go get them. But they're not doing it. But excuse me, they're encouraging everybody else to go do it. They're giving an unlawful license, which is what the office is right now. The fraud that put that ghost of a jackass in office, in our Oval Office, and the lawlessness that they're engaging in, encouraging young girls to go out and destroy lives that in essence don't belong to you. You get pregnant, you're responsible for that life, but that life doesn't belong to you. Just like this life right here. This life that I'm living, it don't belong to me. I don't own it. It belongs to the universe. I'm responsible for it. It's on rent. And, people look at me like, what are you talking about? Well, how long are you going to live? How long? 400 years, 500 years, 600 years, 100, 50, 60? You don't get forever. In essence, you get forever because that's automatic. That's part of this. Never dies. Silly way of looking at it, but see this tree? This tree is going to be here longer than I am. The tree is going to be here longer than you are. All right? That's life. See the grass? That's life. The baby is life. So we don't own them. So to assume that we have the right to take that baby's life, that's pathology. It's a pathology. And the sad thing of it is, I'll take this one step further, I'm wondering just how illiterate on a percentage on a percentage, just how illiterate this culture is. I mean, literally, how illiterate is this culture? And I'm willing to take a wild guess as to imagine that, I just see it's got to be over 85%. This culture is over 85% illiterate. And that being the case, what happens is that our constructs, our old ghosts constructs, all right, it's called cognation. Cognation has got to do with your bloodline inheritance. Your dad, your mom, grandma, grandpa, and aunts and uncles and all that. That's cognation. All right. How many of them read? A lot of them did. Mine did, but in the 19th century, they stopped because of politics and whatever. Now I'm kicking it back in and rocking and rolling again. And I'm literate. Not as much as I want to be, but I'm literate. And what they're doing is these sycophant Democrats are inciting forms of retribution. So just imagine, come midterms in 2024, if we don't vote them out of office, imagine what we're going to be stuck with. And they are getting voted out of office little by little. There's some areas that are staying blue, but most of them are going red. I didn't vote for this ghost. I voted for President Trump, and I will again, because the guy's amazing. The guy's amazing. He's intuitional, he's instinctual, and he prophesied. He prophesied all this stuff. Pay attention. Not that difficult. Put away your disturbance and pay attention. Be open-minded and take in the information. And never mind the personality conflicts and all the other conflicts that are keeping you from taking information in that's valid. Think on your own 2 feet. Think on your own 2 feet. All right? I'm doing it. Ain't easy, always. Thinking's hard. But the agitation and the grappling of information is a good exercise. It's a sound exercise. Every major scholar, from Socrates to Plato to Aristotle, Shakespeare, psychologists, C.G. Jung, Freud, all of them grapple with the idea and with the sense of thought. The only way you can think is to read. That's the only way you can think. You have to read. And the other way you think is use a dictionary. It's my dictionary. I have books all around me. I love them. See that? That's my mantle. My writing books, right? I write all the time. This is my desktop and my pile of books right here. See this right here? All that, all my writing. Because I don't want to stay stuck. Because if you're not practicing some kind of writing, if you're not engaged in an expansion of the psyche, what's going to happen is the ghosts from the past, the hurts and the pains, the ouches, and all that kind of stuff is going to take control. Because if you're not disturbing, stirring the stew, if you're not disturbing, if you're not disturbing, how many times I go into a tearful shock or something that's not quite, tearful, but it's like, wow, really? It engages me. It's like, oh my goodness, it's amazing. And this is all me, right here. My sister wrote that. Not my sister's sister, but sister in life. This one here, Wisdom of the Oversoul. You get it more in light. Wisdom of the Oversoul by Paul Brenton. That's my brother. All right? Socrates is my brother. Brother. Wish he was my father. My God, would I be awesome now. Plato, Aristotle, Shakespeare, all my brothers. They're sisters too. I've got, some stuff here written by women. I got a whole 25 volumes about women in the past. Very rare and very hard to come by. And they're all about women that were successful in doing their stuff, right? So, yeah, literacy. You got to create a state of mind, a condition, a state of mind that encourages you to push forward. That's what I'm doing. It's not easy. It isn't. I got the phone and the laptop and all this stuff going on, all interfering. I had ADHD and Asperger's, and you know how hard it is to sit down and read and look at things up in the dictionary? It's not easy. It takes effort. But better that than be stuck like an old man like Beijing Biden and Pelosi and Harris and all them that are stuck in their constructs from the past and can't get a word out edgewise that makes any sense. The nice thing of it is, I'm looking on Instagram and some of these other places, and when I see those guys talking, they don't get no hits. There's no agreements. Nobody likes them anymore. Everybody knows what's going on. Keep that edge. Keep the edge. And pay attention. Little by little, we can change the world, change the America into what it already has been. Remember. Our environment is 2 times 2 equals 4. Anything else is one of these constructs trying to express that 2 times 2 equals 5. This is 2 times 2 equals 4. This right here, this is 2 times 2 equals 4. But the constructs back here, those impingements, those insidious ideas, those insidious defeatist fears and anxieties and frustrations, those are all 2 times 2 equals 5. What you got to do is you got to face them in that process. You face them by doing this in the dictionary, gain knowledge, gaining confidence, and face your 2 times 2 equals 5 ghosts with 2 times 2 equals 4 and grapple. Do that dance. Because the dance is beneficial. So yeah, don't, just, get shocked by these people. And, get shocked. I'm shocked. I've been shocked all day, last 2 or 3 hours. Can't believe some of the crap I'm hearing. It's okay for them, it ain't okay for us. You know what? 2 times 2 is 4 is across the boards. And they gonna pay. Beijing Biden gonna pay. Pelosi gonna pay. AOC gonna pay. All the rest of them are all gonna pay. All these liars and sycophants are all gonna pay. You can't lie and get away with it. It's impossible. Can't do it. So, good thing is 2 times 2 is 4. Be honest with yourself. Be vulnerable. Be truthful. Love yourself. Talk to yourself all the time. I do. Constantly. Love your entire being and morph into a beautiful human being. I can't remember the words right now. I got them written down. I'm not going to look them up. But anyway, I love you guys. You're my family. You're my community. And let's stand up for these justices for making the decision they should have made a long time ago for doing the right thing. So take care and be strong. Be strong. 2 times 2 is 4. Period. 2 times 2 is 4. Love is the key to everything. Love is like an invisible abstract key. Okay, you walk over to the door of life, and you take love, and you stick it in, you turn it, and unlock the door of life. Really. I'm having a hard time with it, too. That's why I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing it because I'm hearing myself first. Love is the key to the door of life. You turn the knob, and open it up, and whoosh, voila. 2 times 2 is 4 in heaven. Heaven is life. I love you guys. Take care. Have a good afternoon. Pay attention. Be aware. Love you.